Hello and welcome back to Improved You. In today's video, we will be going over 8 easy ways to become a high-value man. We will be mentioning certain aspects and manners that can help you become a high-value man. We will also be mentioning some tips to help you along your way. The definition of a high-value man is the following. A high-value man is one who is making significant progress in every part of his life. When speaking about a high-value man, you know that he is significantly well in these areas, physically, mentally, financially, and spiritually. Putting it simply, a high-value man is the version of ourselves we all strive to be. When you were growing up, this was the type of man you looked up to, the one you strived to be. Here are 8 easy ways to become the ideal high-value man. Number 1. You must know what you want out of life. This is the first step in becoming a high-value man. Every man should have an objective that he wants to reach by this time next year, regardless of his age, job position, economic or social class, etc. Personal standards, persistence, and the wanting of growing your skill set to grow as a man are essential components of having a purpose. A high-value man with a goal recognizes his accomplishments, recognizes and fixes his mistakes, and always takes himself to the limit because his standards demand it. Number 2. You must become resilient. A social and emotional resilience can help in becoming sure of yourself. This is defined as the capacity of a person to maintain his composure in the face of difficulty and push through these types of situations rather than ignore them or avoid them. For many men, improving themselves in this manner is a good place to start their journey. It's a bit difficult in the beginning to develop a resilient personality, but bit by bit, you can start achieving it. Whatever the circumstances, the truth is that a high-value man should be able to display his inner strength when the situation demands it. Number 3. Become a good communicator. A high-value man should be able to communicate appropriately so that there won't be any miscommunications with his colleagues or anybody else in his social circle. This means that you should be able to walk into a room and understand what is and isn't appropriate during certain events or situations. A good set of rules to stick by. Avoid any over-friendliness or unnecessary wisecracks. Keep it strictly professional. Always politely clear up any misunderstandings that could occur. Speak clearly and use adequate English whenever communicating with someone new. Before we check out the next 4 pointers on becoming a high-value man, we'd like you to take the time to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy this awesome content. And if you really enjoy our content, ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Anyway, back to where we were. Number 4. Create and maintain healthy relationships. There's nothing more mentally exhausting to a healthy state of mind than a toxic relationship. As human beings, we tend to be very impressionable when it comes to other people's emotions. There are few ways to help yourself if you're in this type of situation, and a few ways to help you maintain healthy relationships. Make sure that all of your relationships are healthy and emotionally beneficial, and make sure it is reciprocal. You don't want to be the only one trying to maintain it afloat. Understand how to better yourself through careful consideration of your relationships. Ensure that you keep conversations as positive as possible. Engage in relationships that make you feel happy. Don't be afraid to help boost the emotions of others with your positive outlook. Number 5. Obtain valuable resources. When we consider how to gain valuable resources, the first thing that pops into our mind is money. Although it is a priority to obtain a stable economic status, that isn't the only thing with value in this world. We must consider knowledge as a tool to further improve ourselves. A man that consistently learns new things is a high-value man indeed. He is also a man that will consistently succeed in new ways and will find himself advancing quickly in life. Remember to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video so far. Ring that notification bell so you can be notified on new uploads. And check out our other videos while you wait for those new uploads. Number 6. Be consistent with yourself and others. Stability is key. To truly present yourself to others as a high-value man, people need to know that they can trust you. Trust and dependency are 2 sides of the same coin. If your goal is to gain trust and dependency of those around you, they need to be sure that you're going to be there when the going gets tough. If you start becoming unreliable, you're going to find it very difficult to win the trust of those around you. Make sure you stick by your promises you make. Stay firm when it comes to your decisions and demonstrate your reliability when it's needed. Number 7. Act as if you're already a high-value man. Commanding yourself as a high-value man can go a long way when it comes to receiving respect. You don't necessarily need to make a big scene so everyone turns to stare at you. All you need to know is that you deserve respect because you respect everyone else equally. You can gain respect and status by upgrading yourself in these areas: your personal style, the way you talk, and how you handle yourself in your day-to-day life. It's all about confidence. Learn how to demand respect by dressing, speaking, and moving with confidence. It takes a truly high-value man to recognize his own flaws and to recognize where he needs to improve, be it his personal or work life. And last but most important of all, number 8, love yourself and everything else falls into place. It may sound a bit narcissistic or maybe even corny to focus on loving yourself first, but it truly isn't. The point in your loving yourself isn't to make yourself believe you're better than others or to accept things that you clearly know you need to work on. It's about growing and accepting yourself for who you are and recognizing that sometimes you need to improve. Loving yourself is about committing to who you are, understanding the many different aspects of your identity and personality, and showing yourself a level of care and intimacy that you usually reserve for other people. The only downside is that we're not taught how to love ourselves from an early age, so we end up caring about what others think of us rather than focusing on what we need at a more fundamental level. We have to teach ourselves to love ourselves. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for another video or to tell us what you think. We'd love to hear your feedback. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for future videos. See you next time.